Hey everyone, I am Mike of Mike Play, and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. Last time we, snagged the third starter Pokemon, Shadow starter Pokemon, and, learned that, something was up with the Snagem Hideout. So, today we're gonna go to the Snagem Hideout and see what's up. No change to anything else in the world. I've checked. Yeah, there's very little changes during the post-game, but we do get an email only upon arriving here. If we'd gone anywhere else, this email would not have come up. And I know that from checking everywhere. But anyway, it says Shadow Pokemon from Bit from the Under. Hi, this is Bit in the Under. Got some more news about those Snagem holdouts. There's a rumor now about a creepy Smeargle and Ursaring. I think it's worth checking out. I agree, because Smeargle and Ursaring were, in the... we have them in the snag list. Like, we did before the email, but, they were the ones that we were like, oh, we haven't seen them yet, but everything else we have. I mean, there's two more, in addition to these two. But we haven't seen those yet, so, You can't go in the back door, also. It's still, past the loading zone, unless you come out that door. But... when last we were here in the Snagem Hideout, there were people waiting to ambush us here. They're gone, because we beat them all. But this time around, we can still go straight through and face the boss. You just go down these stairs. I'm not going to, because we're going to do everything else before facing the boss. Because, obviously. But, I just want to point out that. Also, you may notice there's someone guarding the way. I loved how slowly Wes was walking there. I've never really moved this slow before on purpose. Anywho, there's only one trainer here, yeah. Actually, wait, are you even a trainer right now? Gotta be somewhere. Nope. Oh, wait. You do battle us again. Whoops. I guess I'm going to battle this trainer for the second time with his high-level Poochyena. And I actually remember that from last time, even though this is a different recording session from last time. Because, it's memorable to have a level 54 Poochyena. And, a Kadabra, but, that at least makes sense. Because, trade evolutions and whatnot. But, dude. It's a Poochyena. Level it up. Just, come on. Evolve it. Not level it up. Because that was the problem. You leveled it up too much. Anywho, the point is that this is actually... I wanted to battle one of the optionals. I just didn't mean it for it to be this one, but that's fine. Because we're going to rebattle everybody here during this run of the Snagem Hideout. Because, it just does show that, yes, these trainers can be infinitely battled whenever you leave the area and come back. They are, once again, ready to throw down with you. So, function. I'm going to hit the Mightyena because I don't know that the Linoon can do all that much. And it can hit Bay, certainly, but, it's going to get two-shot by Thunderbolt, so, I thought it was going to be on my pearls and that it was going to be so funny. Anyway, yeah, the trainers are no tougher. The ones who are just randomly roving about the Snagem Hideout, not Snagem members. They don't, gain levels. They're just here. But yes, today's focus, if you couldn't tell by the episode title, which I haven't actually made yet, but I know what it's going to, generally what it's going to be. Today's focus is on the new set of trainers who are not Snagem members who are here in the hideout this time. It wasn't Ryder Ryons, but, and we do have awesome Pokemon, like he says, but, that's not it's not the point. The point is this lady who's guarding our path. Oh my, tell me it's not you again, Lonia. Bodybuilder Lonia is the first of 4 trainers who can be rematched and are blocking your way here in Snagem Hideout Round 2. The 4 trainers are Venus's support team. Basically, these are the 4 trainers who were guarding that staircase when we were chasing after Venus after defeating her. And they offer you a second chance of Lonia, I believe, is the Gligar. I just wrote them down in kind of order of appearance. Should I? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Bolt or Thunderbolt the Dunsparce, because the Earthquake's gonna take out the Flaffy, and now it'll take out the Dunsparce as well. That's fine. And Spin How. But yeah, so I think this one had the Gligar the first time, I believe. I just know the order in which they first appeared, and so I think it's the same order here, but I did the research a while ago. So either way, Lonia here will appear first, regardless of whether you snagged her Shadow Pokemon the first time through. They will appear in this same order. It's just a matter of... Okay, you have an Octillery and a Walrein. Maybe you had the Piloswine? That would make sense with the rest of her team. So maybe it's the Piloswine up first here. Again, certain things, even while testing, like, they just aren't very relevant, I don't think. Because we're going to battle all 4 of them in this episode. Like, that's the rest of this episode. So I just didn't think that... Oh, that's going to be annoying. Also, why Thunder Wave? Like, come on. You're an Octillery. You've got, like, every offense known to Pokemon. Whatever. But, you know, the order in which they appear doesn't matter all that much, because you can battle them all right now and not miss out on anything. So, you know, that's why I don't think it matters. Darn it, Bay. Paralyzed. Whatever. We're just going to Thunderbolt our way through our problems. I wish that you could do that with problems in real life. Just, like, summon lightning. And now it's... Well, now you'd have a different problem. Depending on what you hit with the lightning. Like, things might get better, but they might get a lot worse. You know. I don't know. What is it about you that makes you so strong? Cheese? I ate a lot of cheese. I know that's probably not the answer she was looking for, but, like, it could work. Anywho, not all 4 of those trainers appear in the same spot. And yes, I know I'm ignoring you for right now, Team Snagem member. 2 of them appear in this spot. And you can go around them. I could have talked to her too, but, like, they spot you. But you made me cry the last time, but now it's your turn to cry. 2 are in this spot. Lonia and Nellis are in one, and Freena, who we're battling now, and Leox are in the other. Each pair disappears completely after their Shadow Pokemon have been snagged, and you have defeated them. Again, we can, you know, you can look up to see the episodes in which we originally defeated them, to see, Hidden Power Fire, to see what they had originally. But it's between them, it is Gligar, Stantler, Piloswine, Sneasel. I don't actually think I said that yet, because I was like, let me try to figure out which one each one had. I don't know. You know, it's just been too long since I did those battles, I guess. And unless it's a super memorable name, I can't remember ORA names, because they're insane. I don't think there's any more to it. They're just insane. Like, I apologize if anyone watching this is named Freena. Like, maybe as a nickname it would make sense, but, like, no. And Leox, at least not spelled like that. They're just... I think it's intentionally done that they're given names that just make no sense. Were there, like, common names in other languages? I guess that could be the case. But like I know generally, I don't know, I only speak the one language because language is hard, and I'm actually really good at English. Like I'm a writer. Well, not like professional. I mean, I can write professional. Like I studied journalism in college, but like I'm really good at English. I can write in English. I can speak in English. I know all the rules and can break all the rules. Like I'm at that, like, you know, expertise. I'm gonna cry again. Wah! But like other languages, I cannot figure out at all. And yeah. Any hoozles. If you go back through, it's Nellis now. She's on a treasure hunting journey, but seeing you here takes all the fun out of it. Yes. Nellis is up here. So it's whenever you pass by either one of these spots is when these trainers jump you. Like you can't avoid them. You can just walk through once and only battle 2 out of the 4, but obviously full guide, we're going to show off all of them. I have no idea which one. Is she Stantler, maybe? Who knows? But yeah, no, there's very little variety. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, other languages are hard, and I can't figure out how to speak them. Now, I'm going to tell a little bit of a story time because these battles are easy. Because I swear in like 2 or 3 episodes, probably 2, like the post game's going to show that yes, it is difficult. It just hasn't yet. So story time. You know, in college I had to take a language course for a requirement, so I managed to do it when I got my associate's degree at a community college, and then I went to a university for the 4-year degree for my bachelor's, and which I highly recommend because it saves so much money. But anywho, Sharpedo lowered its head and rose its defense. Whoa. I'm gonna hit it with a Swift and see what happens. And so if you get your associates, then you don't have to take language requirement. Like your gen ed is just knocked out of your higher level, like full 4-year university. So that's what I did. And so I took a Spanish class, and knowing that I was bad at language, because during the course of like middle school, high school, I had tried to take Spanish, French, and Latin, which were all 3 of the options, and I was terrible at all of them. Like, first year of classes, could not figure it out, barely passed levels of bad here. And like, I did well in school generally. Like, I'm one of those people who just, I like learning through books, so school played to my strengths. By the way, for Pete's sake, did Frina lose again to you? Technically speaking, you could battle Leax here before Frina, I think. If you go down more stairs and then come back up this way. So it's just interesting that her dialogue specifically notes Frina. Because only Lonia is... Oh, no, wait. Frina was standing in this spot before. Never mind. You have to fight Frina to fight Leax here, which means that, like, these 4 are touring here together, which is kind of cool. So anyway, so I took Spanish in college, but I decided to take it as a summer course, like a really constricted summer course. Because usually those courses, the teachers know that the students are just there for the credit. As long as you show up and do all the work, you'll pass. Like, you know, they're not trying to push you that hard during a community college summer course. Which is good, because, you know, there are certain things that people just aren't good at. I was really bad at language, so that's what I used it for. And also, Thief, another one used Covet. Goodness, stop trying to steal all of my items. It does not work anyway. So I took a Spanish class, and at the beginning of the first class, the teacher literally, or the professor literally stood up at the front and said, look, if you show up to all the classes, do all the homework, take all the tests, the worst you're going to get is a C, which is passing, and that's all you need. So I was like, I can do that. And so the final exam was part written and part verbal. We had to like talk to him. You know what? Hidden Power Fire. Because I like using the Hidden Power Fire. Because it's cool. Because, you know, I did a lot of setup to get it. So, I did get the KO anyway. Oh, well. And so, during the spoken portion, he had told us, he was like having fun with it. He had told us that if we gave him compliments during the final exam, it would be extra points. And so I, in attempting to do so, called him what I thought was the Spanish word for handsome. It was, in fact, the Spanish word for fat. And he just kind of looked at me for about 15 seconds, and I went, "That's not the word I thought it was it?" And he said, "No, you called me fat." And I said, "I was going for handsome." And he said, "I believe you, because you look scared." I was like, I am. I didn't want to be the guy who failed the class he said you couldn't fail, because I accidentally called him fat. And he was like, "You really don't get this, do you?" And I was like, "No." So I got a C. That story was to illustrate the fact that I am not good with other languages. And yet, even with my not good with other languages credentials pretty solidly in place there, I don't believe that the names in this game are standard. And that's going to do it for this part, because we defeated all 4 of Venus's entourage for a second time. And that, you know, that's an episode. So thank you so much for watching, and join us next time when we actually try to see what Team Snagem's up to here. See you guys then.